All right, good morning, everyone. It is 10 minutes until 11 on the 21st of June, 2021, and this is a $200 recap, $280 recap. Yeah, let's go. It was all on AEI. I missed an entry on AMC. We'll go over it. First of all, on AEI this morning, pre-market, I got into a 900 share position pre-market, and I was buying this consolidation area right in here. Pardon me, I'm going to clear my throat real quick and mute the mic. Okay, sorry. And so it ran up. I didn't have this trend line there at the time. Let me take that trend line out real quick. And so I was consolidating. I was buying this consolidation right here. I was buying 100 shares at a time as it kind of bobbled around this area. It looked to me as though it was trying to bottom out and then run back up again before the bell. And it didn't do that. And so my first trade on this, I let this go for, you can see here in the morning, this area right in here. I think it was, let's see, 200, 292, 500. Yeah, it was right in here where I let it go, and it was basically break even. I think I made a few bucks off of it. But really, let's see. I mean, I let it go before it went negative on me. This is all in the pre-market. So let's see, 5.28. Actually, let me do it on the screen here so you can see. Let's see, 5.28 plus 48.47 minus 0.84 minus 22.85 minus 12.01. So I made 18 bucks on this pre-market trade right here. I was looking for it to consolidate right here and then take off to the upside and challenge the pre-market high, which it didn't do. And once it got to this candle right here and started to fall away, once it got to that candle right there and started to fall away, I dumped it really quickly. And so let's see, on 900 shares, what's that come out to? 2 cents divided by 900, 18 divided by 900. Yeah, I got 2 cents per share on it. So yeah, I let it go right in there inside that candle. I was like, okay, it's not working. As soon as it fell back below, this is pre-market trading, so it's a little bit different. As soon as it fell back below that 755 level, I dumped it. Fortunately, I was able to get cleared without losing money. It's a break-even trade. Well, so then after it opened, I was watching level 2 and it was falling away, and it started to catch some support. I was watching the buyers and the sellers come in and out, and for a couple minutes there, I was just kind of figuring out which way it was going to go. And so then it broke this candle right here. This candle's high right here. I started buying. I've forgotten if it was on the 934 candle or the 935 candle. I started buying, and I bought into a 600 share position. Let's see. I've forgotten exactly how many. 400, 500, 6. Yeah, 600 shares right here. Between this 100, 300, 100, 100. I bought into that move, anticipating the break of this candle and a move over the open price, which usually on a momentum stock would mean that it was getting ready to really start ripping and taking off. It didn't. I didn't have this level up. Let me get rid of that. Let's find it real quick. And so when it started to come back down, I ended up dumping it at $7.53. It went up to as high as 763, and then just the level two just started turning red. There was nothing but selling going on all the way down. I mean, it just started. It was like selling, 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 selling. So I let it go, and I managed to get out of it at $7.53. And so I managed to make, on this one, 40 cents, 39 cents, 39 cents, and 39 cents on those 600 shares. So that was worth a little bit more than $200, I think. Let's see here. Let's see, $40. We'll call it 79 plus another 39. That comes out to what? 118 plus another 117. So it was about 100, just shy of $136 on that trade. And then I took a couple more stabs on it. Let's see, where was the next place that I bought it was for the break. The break into this breakdown candle. You see this big breakdown candle right here? So I bought it when it started bumping up against that, and it went up and it just wouldn't make it. And I sold it, and I escaped that with about 4 cents per share profit. And then again, just a moment ago, just before 10:30 here. Yeah, just before 10:30. Right, where is it? Oh, okay, yeah. Just before 10:30, I went for an entry at the break of this breakdown candle, and so price was coming back up into the breakdown candle, and so I was in at about 653, and I was out with about 7 cents of gain, and that was only on 100 shares. It was a low confidence trade. It was actually a pretty decent setup, actually, breaking the low of that candle, breaking back into it for some price discovery, but I didn't stick with it. By that time of the day, at 10:30, I'm usually kind of not even trading. I'm just kind of spectating at that point. So I managed to pull $280 off of it. It was, if you're an inexperienced trader, this is a tough stock to try and trade. And you just got to take your profits quickly on these things. It just wasn't the level two. I kept my eye on the level two, and every time it would start to run up, just sellers would come in and knock it down. So we might actually have a little reversal, head and shoulders, intraday head and shoulders reversal happening here. It might not be a bad idea to sit back and trade this stock for a little bit longer. Let's see. The neckline, well, it's possible. I mean, it's an interesting play. I guess it's like a small cap home builder, real estate development. And I mean, it's a neat story. You can't get wrapped up in the story, but I mean, All Set eHome International's U.S. subsidiary to install Tesla products in single-family homes in Texas. Let's see, Monday, International said Monday its U.S. subsidiary has agreed to install Tesla incorporated photovoltaic solar panels, power walls, and electric vehicle chargers at single-family homes. Under the agreement, Tesla products will be installed in 20 new single-family homes at the North Park community in Porter, Texas. All Set eHome has 10 more homes under the contract in the same community scheduled for closing at the end of June, according to the statement. The company also plans to acquire an additional 70 single-family home units in the Houston area for a total of 100 unit deliveries this year. All right, the financial terms of their agreement were not disclosed. That's interesting, and so it got traded today. Long term, how's this thing for an investment? I don't know. I'd have to do a lot more studying for it. It's interesting though. It's something I might put on my watch list when if the price pulls back to where it kind of was just within the past, say, 6 weeks or so. You can see here it's taken a beating actually. Was up as high. This thing IPO'd in February of this year at a high of $30. I mean, this is interesting. I'd like to see how the financials work out on it. See where things happen with its balance sheet and earnings statement and so on. So, cash flow statement. Let's see. AMC, the entry that I missed on AMC, I have this level for $60.62 on it. And within the opening 10 minutes, it gave a trade at that level, but I wasn't quick enough when it hit that level, and it came down right to the penny. My level is $60.62 on it. You can see this candle right here, the 933 candle, came down, and the low was $60.62. I put in order to buy, I think it was 200 shares. It was 200 shares. It's $60.80, and by the time it hit 60.62, and by the time I clicked $6.80 for 200 shares, or $60.80 for 200 shares, the price had already moved past 680, and so and the price was moving pretty fast, and I wasn't going to chase. I got my entry or I didn't on this trade, and then it came down back to the price again. Tried to, it went down below, tried to come up and break it again. Came up, did break it, but then it's just falling away. So, AMC, that was my entry, $60.62. Although I put $60.80 in order to ensure that I got filled after it hit, I couldn't get filled at $60.80. And so, it went up to as high as $62.98, so it did give some room to chase. I mean, there was, but I don't like to chase. Occasionally, I will. Occasionally, I'll chase a price, but on this one, I just didn't feel comfortable chasing the price. I knew my entry was down here at 60.62, and I didn't know. I didn't know that it would come up and break this high. It was possible it could have gone up here to the 63.83 that I have marked off, but I didn't have a high degree of confidence in it, so I just kind of left it alone. And then let's see, the SPY is doing a pretty nice job of climbing today. I didn't take a trade on this one either. I wasn't really paying very close attention to it. Let's see, on the 1 minute here, you can see it dipped into the oversold territory. Let's look on the 10 minute. Yeah, the 10 minute didn't. 10 minute didn't dip into oversold on the VIX. Let's see if the VIX hit overbought on the 1 minute after the open. Let's see now. Yeah, so it came close to the overbought. No real clear signals on the VIX or the SPY for an entry. So, yeah. In fact, actually, it might be looking right now. It's coming out of oversold on the 1 minute and the 10 minute for the SPY, and the VIX is still into oversold. I'm sorry, the SPY is coming out of overbought on the 1 minute and the 10 minute. Yeah, coming out of overbought in both of those. Let's see if the VIX is coming out of. Yeah, VIX is coming out of oversold. Right now, it might be. It's a pretty bullish day. Let's see what the ad is doing here. The ad is up high, and the ad is hanging out. So it's possible. It's possible that there's a trade here to the south. There's a short trade here. You could get into some puts here for a quick trade. I'm bullish. I'm still bullish on the SPY, and so it would be a contrarian trade for me to take. I prefer to be long when I'm bullish. It's just more profitable and you get a higher degree of reliability when you're trading in the direction of the trend. And the SPY is still bullish. I mean, I think we're coming up here pretty soon within the next few months of a sustained pullback on the equity markets, the SPY and the industrials and so forth. Tech might be a different story, the Qs. So yeah, I'm just going to call it a day here. It's 11 o'clock. Time to go grab some lunch, do some chores, take a nap, and then get ready to do the routine with picking up my youngsters from daycare and from summer camp. All right, everybody. That is my recap for the day. Good luck out there. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you at tomorrow morning's morning strategy session. I am out.